if we started on our backs. And so we're going to kind of focus a little bit. We've got our crown chakra today, but we're going to kind of aim and focus on the upper back between the shoulders and like the neck area. So if you want, lie on your back and you can bring your feet into your reclined butterfly if that feels good. Maybe you want to just lie completely flat. Let's bring our awareness into this moment, into this time for us to practice, for us to nurture our body, our mind, and our soul. And dropping into the breath. I think we all have our own ways of doing that work well for us. So go ahead and give yourself whatever works for you to come into this moment. And today we kind of wrap up our chakra series. It's never truly wrapped up, but our focus is on our crown chakra today, which is that space just above the head, an inch or so. If we remember, our chakras are aligned along the spine and in the throat and the third eye. And our opposite energies cross and form. They cross on the spine and form that chakra. And they separate and cross again. At our third eye, they come together and they don't separate again, but rather they ascend upward out the crown, connecting us to universal consciousness, to God, to source, whatever it might be in your vocabulary. So as we feel our breath, maybe notice from the base of the spine, past the crown of the head, just dropping into connection. In yoga, we talk about union, uniting body, soul, body, mind, spirit. We often associate crown chakra with union of us and the divine, but that indicates that there was a separateness. And our crown chakra actually supports us in remembering that we are not separate, that we are universal consciousness, that we are the divine. We're all just our own expression of that. So we're going to remember that today and focus on that today. Let's give ourselves a deep breath in and let it go. And then let's chant a single Om together. So let's exhale and inhale and exhale. We feel that vibration in the chest, the ribs. Now with your legs long, if that feels good, bring your arms out like a T. You can bring your feet to the floor if that feels better. We're going to reach the right arm up across the sky, across the body. Bring the right hand over towards the left elbow crease, and then try to slide that right hand towards the left fingertips. So that's when you might bring your right leg to the foot to the floor and slide that right hand to the tips of the left finger. And then up across the left arm, across the sky, bring it over like a T again. And then bring the right arm across the sky. Roll over a little, the right hand comes towards the left forearm and slide the hand towards the tips of the left finger, and just back. Maybe feeling it opening across the upper back and the shoulder blades. We'll do that one more time. The right hand sweeps up and over, coming towards the left forearm, sliding the right hand across the left hand towards the fingertips. Let's pause there. And we're kind of rolled over on the shoulder, the right foot's on the ground. Let's bring the right arm to sky. We're not going to roll it back yet. Just reach to the sky and then close the right hand, kind of clamshell it back on the left hand. Yeah, inhale, open up the arm. Nice. And then exhale, close the right hand onto the left. Let's pause and reach the right fingers towards the tips of the left fingers. And then we'll exhale to roll onto the back. Let the arms come out wide. Bring the right leg long and we'll lie on the floor. Maybe notice the upper right side of the body compared to the left. Then let the breath go. Maybe bring the left foot to the ground and then sweep the left arm across the sky. Clamshell it over towards the right and sweep the left hand towards the right fingertips. And then back up across the sky. Doing the same movement on the other side. Exhale, draw it up across. Over the right fingertips. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. Opening up. Then our last time, bring that hand towards the opposite hand. Pause. And now we'll clamshell, opening up towards the sky and closing. And opening up, and then closing and pausing, reaching towards the fingertips, and then we'll exhale to roll back onto the back. Bring the left leg long. Pause here on your mini Shavasana, breathing in and out. And then on an exhale, draw those knees into the chest, and we'll bring the upper back off the ground, nose towards the knees, and see if you can feel that stretch across the upper back with the low back on the ground and nose towards the knees. And then we'll exhale to lower down the back, bring the knees over the hips, now cross the legs, find your eagle legs. Any variation of eagle legs, yep. And then interlace the hands, press the hands onto the top of that right thigh. So cross the right leg over, just pay attention to which one you got on top. Press the hands into that top leg, press the leg into the hands, bring that low back towards the ground. Feel the spine on the floor, and we'll be here for 3 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling for 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale and exhale 1. Keep the legs together. Squeeze the legs together. Press the thighs into the hands. Now let go of the thighs off the legs, or the hands off the thighs. Bring the arms out. Keep those legs together. And then we'll exhale. Release the squeeze on the legs, but drop the legs over to the left. That right leg's on top, and we'll find a twisted twist. And exhale, reach that right hand far, feeling that space from the shoulder blade to the spine. And now flip the palms towards the ground so we can press into the earth, and then bring those knees, the legs back to the middle. Let's unwrap the eagle legs, bring the feet to the sky, and let the legs drop out to the sides. The feet drop out wide. Maybe those hands come on the outside of the leg or on the inside, and let those feet fall apart. Inner part of the leg. And then maybe a gentle stretch. Nice, guys. Let the breath go. Feel the back on the floor, the hips on the floor. Maybe 1 more breath or 2 breaths here. And then draw the feet together, bend the legs so the knees are side by side over the hips. Stack the left leg, cross it over, find your eagle leg with the left leg on top. And then interlace the hands, press the hands into the thigh, press the thigh into the hands, squeeze the legs together, press that low back to the ground. Be feeling active torso, active side body. And then we'll breathe into our reclined eagle. We're inhaling and exhaling for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms out to the side. And then we'll exhale to drop the knees over to the right. Twisted twist. We'll breathe here into the entire spine. Maybe bringing the breath from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Feeling this oneness with Source, oneness with one another, oneness with all living beings. Let's inhale. And then we'll press the hands down to support us and bringing the knees back to the middle. Let's unwrap the legs, bring the feet towards the sky. And this time let's ski across the sky, bringing one leg down and then the other. Rather than opening up to the side, let's go back and forth. Keep the feet flexed, really active in that low back, the low belly. Breathing as you move and moving with the breath. And one more time, the left foot down and the right. So each leg goes down one more time. And then bring those knees over the hips, the ankles in line with those knees. And we'll reach the hands to sky. And then we'll exhale, reach those hands towards the ankles, bring the upper back off the ground. And then we'll lower down the upper back, let the hands come to the sky. And then exhale, let the upper back off, reach those hands towards the ankles. Pause here, low back on the ground, just a little crunch, breathing out and in. And then lower the upper back down. Maybe the hands come behind the head this time. Let's lower the feet to the floor. Keep those arms reached overhead. And then we'll exhale, sweep the hands across the sky, placing those palms to the ground. Feet are wide, maybe they're hip distance apart. It's coming to a bridge flow. Exhale, drive the hips up to sky. Let's pause at the top. And then lower down the hips, inhale. Exhale, press the hips up to sky. Pause at the top. Maybe activate those glutes as you reach those hips high. And then lower down. At the bottom, let's walk the heels just a little bit further away from the glutes this time. And then we'll press the hips up to sky. Pause at the top. You can shimmy those shoulders underneath the chest. Maybe notice a different place in the back of the legs where you feel this now. And then lower down the hips. Keep the feet where they are. And then exhale, drive up to the sky. Let's pause here. Letting go. And now lower down the hips. Give yourself a breath. And then we'll exhale. Let's roll to one side. Pressing up, meeting and standing. Making this a moving meditation that it is, moving with awareness and moving with intention. Maybe on your way, you place a block at the front of the mat, and then one kind of in the middle, the side. And then meet in your mountain pose. Nice job, guys. Grounding the feet. Maybe giving that awareness to this luminescent light above the crown of the head. We'll inhale to reach the hands to sky. And then exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, reach it back up to sky, inhale. Let's move with our breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale, bring hands to the heart. Breathe in. Let's move through our surya namaskar B, which is that chair in our Virabhadrasana 1. We'll inhale, reach hands to sky. Exhale, Uddiyana Katasana, sit down in your chair. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step it back, plank pose, Katasana. Good, exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Give ourselves a couple breaths here in our first downward facing dog. Maybe bending the knees a lot or a little, or bringing the feet wide. Exhale. Now inhale, look up with the hands, step the right foot forward, put that left foot down. Let's rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Bending into that knee a lot or a little. It's our first lunge of the day, so let it be what it is. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, frame the foot, and step the foot back, Katasana. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Good. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Be pressing that chest towards the thighs. Be feeling those shoulder blades open across the back. Breathe in and out. Inhale, look up with the hands, step the left foot forward, pivot the right foot down. Inhale. Virabhadrasana 1. Really focus on pressing that back heel down, feeling it across the calf, back of the leg. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, frame the foot. And then inhale to step it back, Katasana. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Give ourselves 1 breath here. And then exhale, step the feet forward, Uttanasana, folding in our forward fold. Inhale, rise, Uttanasana, sit it back, reach the arms up to sky. Exhale, rise, and then inhale, float the hands down. Samastiti Katasana. Breathe in and out. Inhale, reach hands to sky. Exhale, sit it back, Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step it back, Katasana. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 2 breaths in our downward facing dogs, this sequence through, guys. And then inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the left foot down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Really ground that left heel, reaching up to the sky. And then exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, step the foot back, Katasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Inhale, step the left foot forward, pivot the right foot down, rise up. Feel yourself in your warrior 1. Breathe in. Exhale, fold and frame the foot. Inhale, step it back, plank pose. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in and out. 1 more breath in and out. Breathe in. Exhale, step the feet forward, forward fold. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, sit down in chair. There you go, chair, Trikonasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring the hands down. 1 more round of surya namaskar. Inhale, reach up to sky. Exhale, Katasana. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step it back, Katasana. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 1 breath in downward facing dog this time. Breathe in and out. Inhale, step your right foot forward, pivot that left heel down. Virabhadrasana 1. Nice. Exhale, fold it forward, step it back, Katasana. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One breath. Exhale. Inhale, step the left foot forward, pivot the right foot down, rise up. Exhale. Exhale, fold and frame the foot, step it back, inhale. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One breath. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, step it forward to forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise and drop down to Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, Tadasana. Pausing here. Maybe closing the eyes. Be tuning in to the flow of energy within our body. Maybe feel our energy beyond our physical body. Beyond the crown. Breathe out and in. Breathe in. And exhale, open the eyes. It's going to close. Let's reach our arms up to sky. Ground the left foot. Step the right foot back. You can be on the ball of that right foot. The left knee is bent. And then we'll straighten that front knee. And then bend. And then we'll straighten. Yeah, and then exhale, bend. Really press into the ball of that right foot as you bend the left knee. So feel it in the front of that right hip. Let's straighten and reach up to sky. Now exhale, bend that left knee, finding your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Let's plant the hands and then ground into that left foot. Lift the right foot to sky. Maybe find a variation of standing splits. Maybe it looks more like a warrior three, but reach the right foot to sky. And then we'll bend the knee, drop the right foot back. Let's rise up, lower that right heel down, but straighten that front leg. So now it's kind of like a wide-footed Parsvottanasana. Let's inhale. Exhale, hinge at the waist, go halfway down. Reach with the fingertips. Planting the left foot, planting the right foot, reaching forward with the fingertips. Breathe in. Now exhale, bend the knee of that left leg, plant the hands. Let's find the standing splits again, reaching the right leg to sky. Breathe in. Bend the left knee, step the right foot back, plant it, keep yourself lower, the hands on the ground. Now inhale, step the left foot back, Katasana. And then exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in, exhale. Now inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot that left foot down. We'll rise up. And come onto the ball of that left foot if that feels better. Or the heel can be down. And then we'll straighten that front leg. And exhale, bend. Really pressing into the ball of that left foot to open up that those left hip flexors. Straighten. Exhale, bend. Good, guys. Straighten, inhale. And exhale, let's bend that knee. Bring the hands to plant. Find a standing splits. Really grounding into that right foot. Maybe noticing on the right side of the body how this energy rebounds and fills us. Let's bend the right knee, step the left foot back. Inhale to rise. Straightening that front leg. Bring the left heel down this time. Reach for the sky. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. And we'll exhale to hinge. Drawing the belly in as we come halfway. Ardha Parsvottanasana. Maybe notice that the hips are sagging towards the right. Keep them in the middle. Reach the fingertips forward. Feel the energy out the crown, extending beyond our bodies. Breathe in. And then exhale, bend that knee a lot or a little. Plant the hands. Rise up into your standing splits. Left leg for sky. Nice. Breathe in.
And now this time, exhale to bring that left foot next to the right. Let's drop the hips, rise up, Katasana. Good. Bring hands towards the heart. Tuck that pelvis so that low back doesn't have much of a curve in it, if at all. Hands together. Let's ground the right foot, lift the left foot off the ground. Maybe extend the left leg forward. You can just hover the leg or you can extend it forward and then lower the left foot. Let's inhale to rise up. Exhale to fold forward. Uttanasana. Let's plant the left hand under the heart. Let me bring the feet hip distance apart. I'm going to bring a block underneath my heart. Left hand on the block. Bend the knees, reach the right arm to sky. Inhale. Really reach for the sky with the right hand. And then exhale, bring the right hand down to the block. Bend the knees, maybe bring the feet together and let's drop down into our chair pose. Katasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. Grounding that left foot, hover the right foot. Maybe you extend the right leg forward, flexing the feet towards the face, a one-legged chair. Draw the belly in, breathe in. Now exhale, plant the right foot, fold it forward. Bring the feet apart. And now plant the right hand on the block or the ground, bend the knees, reach the left arm up to sky. Breathe out and breathe in. And out and in. One more breath. Exhale, bring the left hand down. If you had a block, move it out of the way, bend the knees, plant the hands, step it back, Katasana. We're gonna be in our plank pose for 3 breaths. So let's ground the hands, ground the feet. Maybe draw awareness to the spine, to the crown. Maybe to the energy of all of us here together today. Now let's lower down the knees. Bring the knees into tabletop with the hands underneath the shoulders. Now in our tabletop, let's just extend the right leg back. Feel it nice and long, and maybe circle the toes, the foot on the right leg. And then bring that right knee in. We'll send the left leg back, circle the toes, moving that ankle around. And then bring the knee in. With the hands planted and stable, let's curl the toes of the feet under. Let's hover our knees. Just a moment or two. Maybe noticing how the body responds to this, how our energy responds. Just breathe in. And now let's step the right foot back just a little. Keep it, the knee hovered, but bring the right knee back. And then bring the left foot back just a little. The knees are still hovered. Breathe in and out. Let's inhale to extend the right leg longer, so it's almost like a plank with the right leg. And then we'll step the left foot back, plank pose. Exhale down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And now bring the knees mat distance apart, send the hips back, find a child's pose, Balasana. Maybe bring the backs of the hands to the earth, the palms to the sky, and feel an external rotation on the shoulders. Just kind of opening up the shoulders, letting them breathe a little bit. Let's find some stillness and softness in our child's pose. You can also find puppy pose or child's pose in your practice today. In our yogic philosophy, we say that the root of all suffering is forgetting our true nature as spirit. So it's our attaching that causes suffering. It's this over-identification with the body and with the material. So let's just drop into remembering today. Be dropping into opportunity. Let's inhale to come into tabletop, and then from tabletop, pressing into downward facing dog. Finding a downward facing dog that feels a little free this morning. And we'll inhale to step the right foot forward. And then we'll pivot that left foot down and then walk the hands over towards the middle of the mat, kind of between those 2 feet. So the right foot is towards the short edge. The hands are in the middle. The left foot is towards the long edge of the mat. And we'll just lean into that right foot, but keep the hands underneath the heart and walk the hands forward. So the hands are kind of in the middle. Yep, nice. Breathe in. And then we'll exhale, walk the hands towards the right foot and kind of step them towards the corner of the mat and then press into the hands. Bending the right knee still. And let's exhale, walk the hands back towards the middle. Breathe in. And then exhale, walk the hands onto the mat, underneath the heart, and then rise up into Virabhadrasana 2 as we float the arms to reach for the short edges of the mat. And ground into that right knee. Good. Breathe out and in. Let's exhale to bring the left hand down, that left leg, and reach to sky, peaceful warrior. Viparita Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, let's bring the right hand to reach for the ground. You can rest it on the leg if you want to reach the left hand to sky. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Now let's exhale, straighten that right leg and reach the right hand towards the shin, the ground, or that big toe under Trikonasana. Keep that left hip open back, the left shoulder back. Breathe in. And now exhale, bend that right knee and then rise up to that Virabhadrasana 2. Good, guys. Let's exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, sigh. Now inhale, straighten that leg, bring the palms up overhead, pivot the right foot towards the long edge. Yes, now let's fold it forward. Walk the hands in front of the mat, off the mat. So grounding the feet into a wide-legged forward fold, but the hands are forward. So it's kind of like a wide-footed dolphin. Sink the heart down. Let's breathe out and in. And then let's slowly walk the hands underneath the heart, kind of between the feet, but then walk the hands through and reach the hands behind the heels so that they're reaching off the other long edge of the mat. Breathe in and out. Maybe feel your energy flowing through the hands or through the feet. And then we'll exhale to bring the hands kind of underneath the crown of the head. Lift the head. Now pivot the heels in, the toes out. And let's drop down the hips, reach up to sky, finding our goddess pose. Uttaka Katasana. And exhale, bring hands to the heart. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Now inhale to extend the arms, reaching for the long edge or short edges of the mat. And then let's exhale to drop the right hand down, left arm to sky. We'll try to sink those hips and see if you can notice and sink the sits bones and feel the hips open. Let's exhale, windmill it through, the left arm coming down, the right arm reaching for sky. And now exhale, bring the right hand down, left arm to sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm to sky. Feeling that connection of earth and ethereal. Exhale, bring the arms out like a T again. Now maybe we lift the right heel off the ground, coming on the ball of the right foot. Maybe we reach the left heel off the ground. We'll pause here. Maybe you want to lower the heels and straighten the legs, finding Untitled Chapter. Exhale, bend the knees. Maybe lift the right heel off the ground and the left. Let's be here 3 breaths. You can lower the heels at any time. 2. Another breath in. And then exhale, ground the feet. Straighten the legs. Reach the palms up overhead, gathering all that light. Exhale, draw it into your heart space. Maybe close the eyes and are extended. Mountain pose here, hands at the heart.
Maybe notice the beating of your heart in your chest. Inhale. Exhale, let the breath go. Let's pivot our feet towards the right foot towards the long edge, the left foot towards the short edge, and then we'll exhale, drop that left knee into a bend, and then sweep the arms out like a T. Finding our Virabhadrasana 2, and then reach the arms up to sky, and we'll fold it forward in the middle, coming into that first expression, that variation, with our hands kind of in the middle of the body. Breathe out and in here. Bending into that knee, planting into the right foot. And let's exhale, walk the hands towards the left foot, that corner of the mat, pressing the hands down. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands towards the middle. Breathe in. And now walk the hands underneath the heart. And then extend the arms long, bending and rising into Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, let it go. Let's look over that front left finger, front left hand, and then drop that right hand down that right leg. Viparita Virabhadrasana 2. And then exhale, windmill that left hand down right onto the sky. Breathe out and in. Inhale. And now exhale, back like a T again. Let's straighten that left leg and then drop the left arm down, finding that Trikonasana. Maybe the left hand finds the big toe, or maybe the shin, or just rest towards the knee. One more breath in. Let's exhale to bring the right hand towards the left hand here. Now bend that left knee, plant the hands on the inside of that left foot. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot. We'll step the left foot back, plank pose. Inhale and exhale. In our plank pose, let's plant the hands and then bring that right knee towards the right elbow and then the right knee towards the left elbow. And then we'll send the right leg back. And now the left knee towards the left elbow. Left knee towards the right elbow, and now step it back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot forward, then the left to meet in Uttanasana. Nice, guys. Yeah, flip around if you need to, and bend the knee, let's rise all the way to stand. Exhale, Katasana. Welcoming yourself into some stillness in mountain pose. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's exhale to ground the right foot into the floor. Come onto the ball of the left foot and then open that left knee out to the side. Let's find an expression of tree poses, either the foot's on the calf or maybe up higher on the leg. Maybe the toe just grounds. Maybe you want to bring that right foot onto a block today and see how that feels. But let's find a tree pose. Maybe notice your breath. Now maybe notice your hips and your shoulders. And bring awareness to your heart space. Maybe imagine your heart overflowing with love and kindness. And feel yourself connected to the greater whole out that crown of your head. Now let's bring that right knee, or that left knee into the middle. So we're grounding our right foot. If the left foot was grounded, let's lift it off the floor. So the left foot just kind of hovers.
And then with that left foot hovering, let's drop down into our chair pose again. And maybe we extend that left foot forward. Flexing the left foot towards the face. Maybe you drop down just a little more. Maybe you rise up a little more. Now let's exhale to stand just enough to sweep that left leg back. Find a Virabhadrasana 3. Any variation with the arms, guys. That right foot, like the roots of the tree that we just made. Breathe in. And now let's exhale, plant the hands down, bringing that left leg up to our standing splits. And then maybe that left knee comes behind the right knee. And we kind of fold just a little bit into a ball. And then extend the left leg back up. And then drop the left knee behind the right knee. Reach the leg up to sky. And now let's exhale to drop the foot behind us, rising up into a crescent lunge. Breathe in. Really good. Exhale, bring the arms out wide and then twist towards the right. Shine the heart in the same direction as that bent leg. And then maybe we drop that right hand onto the left leg, reach the left hand for sky. Inhale. Now exhale back to extend like a T with the arms. Heart shines forward, palms shine forward. Let's bring the left arm out in front. Bring the right elbow into that elbow crease. Find eagle arms. Ground the right foot. Then exhale, ground into the right foot as we lift the left foot up and over. Finding Garudasana, eagle pose, left leg over the right. And maybe we're here 3 breaths, maybe 5. Give yourself some space to tap into this shape. The energies of our body coming together, the right meeting left, left meeting right. Breathe in. Now, as you're ready, unwrap the legs, plant the left foot. Keep your arms where they are if you can, eagle arms. And let's exhale, fold it forward, keeping those arms together. And then when that head comes down last into your forward fold, release those arms, unravel, let yourself hang in your forward fold. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knees, and let's rise all the way up to stand. Exhale to draw the hands into heart center, mountain pose. Exhale. Inhale. Let's exhale, ground the left foot, bend the right knee, and then when you're ready, come into your tree pose on the other side. So any expression of your tree. Feel yourself connected inwardly. Feel yourself connected to the earth. And connected to all living things. Feel yourself in that blade of grass, in the ray of sunshine, in the floating cloud and the rippling water. Breathe in. Let's exhale to bring that right knee towards the front. And now we're going to exhale down into our chair. Keep that right foot hovering. Maybe send the right leg in front, flexing the foot, coming down as low or as high as you want. Breathing out and in. Inhale. And then exhale, rise enough to sweep that right leg back and find your Virabhadrasana 3. Like an aerial view of the world here. Breathe out and in. Now let's exhale, bend that front knee, float the right foot back, and on the ball of the foot, we'll rise up to our crescent lunge. Breathe in. Good, guys, yes. And then exhale, bring the arms out like a T and twist towards the left. Extending through the fingertips, pressing into the ball of the foot. And then as you're ready, maybe you bring that left hand towards the right leg and reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Extend through the arms, short edge to short edge of the mat. Then exhale, shine the heart forward again. Exhale, bring the hands together, front, right arm under, left arm on top. Find your eagle arms. Inhale. And exhale, shift into that left leg. Bring your right leg through, cross it on top. Find your eagle legs. Let's give ourselves a moment here to bring everything together. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now exhale, unravel the legs, plant the right foot, stand nice and tall, eagle arms. And then exhale, fold, release the arms at the bottom of your fold. Let everything hang and dangle. Let the breath leave. And let the breath enter again. Let's plant our hands and bend our knees and step the feet back into a tabletop. And then from our tabletop, either come into your child's pose or maybe you're ready to come onto your back. We're headed to our backs anyway. If you want to rest in child's pose for a few breaths, you can. Otherwise, make your way into maybe asanas or a reclined butterfly. Let's let our energy settle down into the earth, whether it's a child's pose, whether it's knees to the chest. Let's turn our gaze inward. Yeah, if you're in child's pose, go ahead and make your way to your back. If you're on your back, hug the knees to the chest, maybe rock side to side. Now let's lower the feet to the ground as if we were setting up for a bridge, but let's bring a block underneath that sacrum and give ourselves a supported bridge. Letting that tailbone rest on the block. Feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Shoulder blades on the earth. Let's breathe here. Maybe close the eyes. And your next breath, press the feet into the floor and drive those glutes up just enough to slide that block out from underneath the back. Let's bring the left knee out and then the right, bring the soles of the feet together. Find your reclined butterfly. Let's breathe in. On an exhale, maybe place your hands just on the tops of your legs. Your right hand on the right leg, left hand on the left leg. Then we'll breathe in again. And this time on an exhale, let's lift the upper back off the ground. You can slide those hands towards the knees. They're not going to maybe find the knees, but slide them towards the knees. Engage the low belly. And then we'll exhale to lower the upper back down. Let the hands slide back up the legs. Exhale, Shoulder blades lift off the ground, chin towards the chest, hands reaching for the knees. Let's pause with our hands reaching towards the knees, the chin to the chest, the belly towards the spine. And then exhale to lower the upper back down. Exhale, shoulder blades, chin to the chest, hands slide, reach for the knees. Pause with those hands reaching for the knees. And then with the upper back lifted, the chin towards the chest, bring the hands kind of into prayer as if they were reaching for the big toes. And then separate the hands. Keep your upper back lifted. Bring the palms together and separate the hands. Keep your upper back lifted. That low belly's active. Bring the palms together. And then lower the upper back down. Let the hands come to the floor. Let's extend the right leg long and then extend the left leg long. Maybe at this time you can get any props ready for your Shavasana as we'll drop into our Shavasana now. The symbol of our Sahasrara chakra, of our crown chakra, is 1,000-petaled lotus flower. This countless number of petals representing infinity. So connecting to the infinite as we focus on our crown chakra. This body that we notice in our yoga classes, whether with the breath, whether with the burning of the muscles, the flow of energy. This is the temple, it's the house for our soul, our infinite spirit. So as you rest, perhaps connect with the infinite. May the connection with the infinite bring hope and peace. Allow your cheeks to relax. Let the palms of your hands and soles of your feet relax. If your mind begins to drift, just bring it back to the image of 1,000-petaled lotus flower.
If you'd like, you can remain in Shavasana. You can also come to a seated position. And we'll just chant a few rounds of Om together before we close. So you can remain resting, or you can come to a seat. You don't have to chant, you can just sit. Perhaps inviting ourselves to be completely absorbed in the energy of Om, the vibration of Om that connects all of us, that is within all of us. So just join as you're ready. Om. Shanthi, Shanthi, Shanthi.